Hello everyone, I am Sneha, lecturer, Department of Physician Assistant, SNS College of Allied Science. Today we are going. Hello everyone, I am Sneha, lecturer, Department of Physician Assistant, SNS College of Allied Science. Today we are going to see about class on cell membrane physiochemical properties. Before entering into the topic, let me explain what is cell membrane. Cell membrane, also called plasma membrane, it is outer covering membrane of human cell which act as a barrier to prevent the unwanted substances entering into the cell, and also it regulates the cell signaling, cell communication and also cellular transport. Here is the image of cell membrane. Cell membrane, also referred as plasma membrane, it is a fundamental structure that surrounds the cytoplasm of all living cells. It protects the cell and cell organelles from the various microorganisms and also various substances. It serves as a barrier between the internal environment of the cell and also external environment of the cell, surrounding of the cell, controlling the passage of substances in and out of the cell. Here is the image of cell membrane, also called as plasma membrane. It has glycoproteins, carbohydrate, glycolipid, cholesterol, integral proteins, peripheral proteins, channel protein, alpha helix protein, globular protein. There are various types of protein present in cell membrane, and also carbohydrate and cholesterol substances also make this cell membrane. There are various channels also protein, that is called channel proteins. It will allow certain ions such as calcium channels calcium channels helps to enter the calcium ions into the cell. Sodium channels helps the sodium ions entering into the cell, such as that kind of channels also present. The cell membrane composed primarily of lipids, proteins and also carbohydrates. These three substances make this cell membrane. The cell membrane plays an important role in cellular communication and also cellular signaling and maintaining the cellular homeostasis, that is maintain the cell's internal environment, and also it helps the substances entering and out of the cell. Next we are moving into physiochemical properties. In physiochemical properties, first one is lipid bilayer composition. Usually the cell membrane is made up of two layers, so it is called as bilayer. It is made up of lipids, so it is called as lipid bilayer. The cell membrane primarily consists of lipid bilayer composed of phospholipids, cholesterol and also glycolipids. Here is the image of lipid bilayer. Phospholipids are amphipathic molecules with hydrophilic phosphate heads and also hydrophobic fatty acid tails, arranging themselves in a bilayer due to hydrophobic interactions. The next physiochemical property is fluid mosaic model. Here I have attached the image of fluid mosaic model. This model describes the dynamic nature of cell membrane, portraying mosaic of lipids and proteins present in cell. Proteins are interspread throughout the bilayer, floating and moving laterally within the membrane. The bilayer throughout the cell membrane, it is interspread, and also protein also spread throughout the lipid bilayer, floating and moving laterally within the membrane. Next is selective permeability. Permeability means entering of a substances or exiting of a substances. This cell membrane exhibits selective permeability. It is only allow certain substances to pass through while restricting the movement of others. Small non-polar molecules such as oxygen and carbon dioxide can diffuse freely across the lipid bilayer, and also larger molecules or charged molecules typically require specific transport proteins for facilitated diffusion or active transport. Generally, this cell membrane allows smaller molecules and it will restrict the larger molecules. For larger molecules, it needs active transport or transport proteins to entering into the cell. Here I have attached the image of selective permeability. This lipid bilayer allowing certain substances only into the cell while restricting the others. Here is the image of cell membrane. There is an outer wrap, free translocate, inner attach and embedment. Inside the cell, it will only allow small molecules such as oxygen. Next is membrane proteins. There are two types of membrane proteins present. The one is integral membrane proteins, span the lipid bilayer with hydrophobic regions interacting with the lipid tails. The another one is peripheral membrane proteins, are located on the inner or outer surface of the membrane, are often attached to integral proteins of the lipid bilayer via electrostatic interaction. There are two types of proteins, integral membrane proteins, peripheral membrane proteins. Next is hydrophobic interior. The interior of the lipid bilayer is hydrophobic, so it will not allow the water molecules entering into the cell, creating a barrier of passage of water soluble molecules. Only it will allow when it is needed. The hydrophobic environment is crucial for integrity and stability of membrane structure. The hydrophobic interior maintains the cell membrane structure and also integrity. Here I have attached the image of hydrophobic interior. Next is cholesterol content. Cholesterol molecule interspread throughout the lipid bilayer, modulating the membrane fluidity and also stability. This cholesterol will help the fluidity and stability of a cell membrane, which maintains the proper membrane structure and also function, especially undergoing various environmental conditions. Thank you.